Students, today we shall discuss about the graphs of trigonometric functions. If we see the values of the 6 trigonometric functions for different angles, we can see this phenomena, that is the values of sine in first quadrant, it is increasing from 0 to 1, and in the second quadrant, that means 90 degree to 180 degree, that is pi by 2 to pi. The values are decreasing from 1 to 0. In the third quadrant, it is decreasing from 0 to minus 1, that means in third quadrant the value of sine are negative. In fourth quadrant, again it is increasing from minus 1 to 0, that means we can see in fourth quadrant also sine is negative. Now for cos, in first quadrant it is decreasing from 1 to 0. In second quadrant, it is decreasing from 0 to minus 1, that is negative values. In third quadrant, it is increasing minus 1 to 0. Again, in third quadrant, cos are negative, and in fourth quadrant, it is increasing from 0 to 1. Then tan function is always increasing. In first quadrant, it is increasing from 0 to infinite. In second quadrant, it is increasing from minus infinite to 0. In the third quadrant, it is increasing from again 0 to infinite, and in the fourth quadrant, it is increasing from minus infinite to 0. So, we can see in the second and in fourth quadrant, tan are negative. Now, cosec it is decreasing from infinite to 1 in the first quadrant. Second quadrant, it is increasing from 1 to infinite. Third quadrant, it is increasing from minus infinite to minus 1, that means negative values. And in the fourth quadrant, it is decreasing from minus 1 to minus infinite, again negative values. Now sec, the values of sec are increasing from 1 to infinite in the first quadrant. In the second quadrant, it is increasing from minus infinite to minus 1, that is negative values. In third quadrant, it is decreasing from minus 1 to minus infinite, and in the fourth quadrant, it is decreasing from infinite to 1, that means the negative values are in the second quadrant and in the third quadrant. And lastly for cot, the values are decreasing from infinite to 0 in first quadrant. In the second quadrant, it is decreasing from 0 to minus infinite. In the third quadrant, again it is decreasing from infinite to 0, and in fourth quadrant it is decreasing from 0 to minus infinite. That means in second and fourth quadrant, the values of cot are negative. Now, let us see the graph of sin x. When x is equal to 0, the value is 0. When x is equal to pi by 2, that means 90 degree, the value is 1. Okay. So, from 0 to pi by 2, the graph is like this. It is increasing from 0 to 1. Then pi by 2 to pi, it is decreasing from 1 to 0. Then that means this one is second quadrant, it is decreasing from 1 to 0. Then in the third quadrant, that is pi to 3 pi by 2, it is decreasing from 0 to minus 1. Okay. Then from 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, it will again increase from minus 1 to 0. And in the negative direction also same. This one is fourth quadrant. You can see okay, it is increasing from minus 1 to 0. Okay, and this one is, if you see in the negative direction, this one is third quadrant. It is decreasing, you see, from 0 to minus 1. So this is the graph of sin x. It is a periodic function. Why periodic function? Now the values are repeating. Okay. Now the graph of cos x. Y equal to cos x. You see, cos 0 1, cos pi by 2, it is 0. So in the first quadrant, it is decreasing from 1 to 0. Then in the second quadrant, that is pi by 2 to pi, it is decreasing from 0 to minus 1. Okay. Then in the third quadrant, that is pi to 3 pi by 2, it is increasing from minus 1 to 0. And in the fourth quadrant again you see 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, again it is increasing from 0 to 1. Here also you can see it is repeating, so it is also a periodic function, and the values of cos x also lies between minus 1 to 1, just like the previous, that is sin x. Now the graph of cosec x, you see cosec 0 it is undefined, cosec pi by 2 1. So in the first quadrant it is decreasing from infinite to 1, then again it is increasing in the second quadrant 1 to infinite. In the third quadrant, that is pi to 3 pi by 2, minus infinite to minus 1, it is increasing. Again in the fourth quadrant it is decreasing minus 1 to minus infinite. Again in the next quadrant, that is after fourth quadrant, in the first quadrant, just like this first quadrant, infinite to 1, then again it will increase from 1 to infinite, and same with the negative direction of x-axis. Now the graph of sec x, you see sec 0 it is 1, sec pi by 2 it is undefined. Okay, so in the first quadrant it is increasing from 1 to infinite, then in the second quadrant minus infinite to minus 1 it is increasing, then in the third quadrant, that is pi to 3 pi by 2, it is decreasing from minus 1 to minus infinite, then in the fourth quadrant again it is decreasing from minus infinite to, it is decreasing from infinite to 1, and same in the negative direction of x-axis. Now the graph of tan x, you see tan 0 1, tan pi by 2 infinite, that is increasing. Again in the second quadrant pi by 2 to pi, it is minus infinite to 0. Again in the third quadrant 0 to infinite, then again in the fourth quadrant it is increasing from minus infinite to 0 in this way. Okay, and same in the negative direction of x-axis. And this is the graph of cot x. You see cot 0 undefined, infinite, it is decreasing from infinite to 0 in pi by 2, that is 90. Then pi by 2 to pi, again it is decreasing from 0 to minus infinite. Then in the fourth quadrant pi to 3 pi by 2, it is decreasing from again infinite to 0 in the fourth quadrant, that means from 3 pi by 2 to pi, it is decreasing from 0 to infinite, and same like the same with the negative direction of x-axis. You see there will be a gap in between the graph of cot x and this y-axis. You see here also you can find the gap. Okay, it will never touch this y-axis, same like the tan x. In the graph of tan x also they will not touch. We shall see the graph of sin x, sin 2x and sin 3x. Sin x already we saw, sin 0 0, sin pi by 2 1, sin pi again 0, sin 3 pi by 2 minus 1, sin 2 pi 0. This is the graph of sin x, you see. Now sin 2x, if we write here 2x, then if x equal to pi by 4, then this 2x become pi by 2. That is, for x is equal to pi by 4, this total angle becomes pi by 2, that is the value of sin pi by 2 becomes 1. That means this period it is decreasing. You see, for pi by 4 it is 1, then for pi by 2 0, then 3 pi by 4 it is minus 1, then for pi again it is 0. Okay, this is the graph of sin 2x. And if we take sin 3x, the period it will decrease again. Okay, that is, if x is equal to pi by 6, then 3 into pi by 6 it will become pi by 2. That means for pi by 6 it will become 1. Sine of 3 pi by 6, that is equal to 1. That means for 0, x is equal to 0, it is 0. So for x is equal to pi by 6 it becomes 1. For x is equal to pi by 3, again it becomes 0. At the point pi by 2 it is minus 1. Okay, in this way you see this dotted line, it is the graph of sine 3x. For the graph of mod sin x, what will happen? Mod sin x, now you see this is the graph of sin x. If we apply mod upon sin x, what we will get? Now these negative values, it will be positive. We are to take the reflection of this negative part with respect to x axis. That means the graph will be like this. Okay, this negative part will not be there. Okay, this will be the graph of mod sin x. The graph of sin mod x. Again we are starting from the graph of sin x. This is the graph of sin x. If we apply mod here, sin mod x, then previously it was mod sin x, now sin mod x. If we apply mod upon x only, then what we have to do? The graph of sin x, we have to take the reflection of this sin x, positive part of sin x, with respect to y axis. We have to take the reflection of this part with respect to y axis. Then what will be the graph of sin x, sin mod x, I am sorry, it will be like reflection of this one. That means it will be like this. Understood? This will be the graph of sin mod x. Okay. The graph of suppose sin x minus pi by 3. If any constant term is added or subtracted from the angle x, then what will happen? X minus pi by 3. That means if x is equal to pi by 3, then it becomes 0. That means the value of sin x minus pi by 3 will be 0 when x is equal to pi by 3. So this point it is pi by 3. So that means the graph is shifted at pi by 3 to all these values. Okay. At first draw the graph of sin x, then add pi by 3 to all these values. Okay. Then what will happen here? It will be 5 pi by 6, it will be 4 pi by 3 and so on. Okay. If it is suppose x plus pi by 4, then what will happen? Again see, for x is equal to minus pi by 4, it will become 0. So this point will be minus pi by 4. In this case, subtract pi by 4. At first draw the graph of sine, then subtract pi by 4 to all these points. Then it will be the graph of sine x plus pi by 4. Okay? And so on. And you are to use same process to draw such type of graphs for other trigonometric ratios. See this black graph, it is the graph of cos x. Okay, don't bother about this red portion, I am telling it later. This is the graph of cos x, Now what will be the graph of cos mod x? Okay, what will be the graph of cos mod x? Now you see, as the graph of cos x is symmetrical with respect to this y axis. You see, with respect to this y axis, both these two portions are same. This portion, it is the reflection of this part. That's why the graph of cos x and the graph of cos mod x, these are same. The graph of, again I am telling, the graph of cos x and the graph of cos mod x, these are same, as this part is the reflection of this part, or you can say this part is the reflection of this one. Now if we apply the mod on this total cos x, then what will happen? Mod means we will get only the positive values, only positive values we will get. So we have to take the reflection of this negative part with respect to x axis. That means you see this red marks, it is the reflection of this bottom portion. Similarly, this is the reflection of this portion. Okay, so what will be the graph of cos x? You see, what will be the graph of mod cos x? You see, this is, okay, this will be the graph of mod cos x. Again you see, this is the graph of cosec x. Now if we apply mod on cosec, what will be the graph of mod cosec x? Now this negative part will not be there, reflection of this part, that means okay, for this portion, this one, again for this portion, okay, that means all the graphs will be on the x axis. This bottom part, this part will not be there. Okay, this will be the graph of mod cosec x.